Live mula sa SGS Stadium along G. Araneta Avenue. Isa na namang bakbakan ng basketball dito sa Bounty Fresh Grace Alumni Basketball League 2023. I am Renzo Salo here on the call with my partner here, Coach Carmelo Navarro. Napakainit ng matchup natin ngayong hapon, no, Coach?
Yes, Renzo, no, we'll be expecting an all-out battle mula dito sa AIRTRAV and VAIKON Builders.
Yung VAIKON Builders, number 1 seed. Right now, 6-1 yung record nila. And ang AIRTRAV trying to go for the upset. Trying to go for the upset to topple the number 1 seed. Later on in our second half of our doubleheader this afternoon, featuring Changspa taking on Go Up and Up, the 2-3 showdown. So, itong top 4 teams remaining in the conference, whoever wins their matchups this afternoon goes on to play in the finals next week.
Yes, tama. No? This is going to be a knockout semifinals game. So, of course, we do have the numbers, we do have the statistics, but it all boils down to who wants it more.
Exactly, Coach. Sino man ang lalaban ngayong hapon na ito, whoever has the best game will come out on top, be able to play for the finals next week on Sunday here.
Yes, no. But we have to go back doon sa kanilang elimination round, itong VAIKON Builders and AIRTRAV. VAIKON won that game 66-53. Erwin Lim scored 21 points, got 4 rebounds and 5 steals, while William Tan had 12 points, 9 rebounds and 3 steals. Sa kabilang panig naman, si Edwin Yap had 12 points and 5 rebounds. And itong si Dexter Kwan only had 7 points pero he had 16 rebounds.
Yes, exactly. And si Dexter Kwan, one of the players to watch out for dito for AIRTRAV. He has to come up with a big game for AIRTRAV to be able to come up with the upset win today.
Yes, itong dalawang kupunan natin, makikita natin very identical when it comes to the statistics, ano. Ang only disparity nitong dalawang teams na to is the steals and fast break points. So talagang they need to be able to take care of the ball and play a high percentage game if they want na itong laro na to hindi lumobo yung kalamangan.
Exactly, Coach. Saka kailangan maayos na ang kanilang free throw shooting. 3 out of 10 sila last time up. But we have our key matchup, our Don Reyes hardware key matchup of the game between Oliver Lau of VAIKON Builders up against who we just mentioned, Dexter Kwan of AIRTRAV.
This is going to be a very good matchup in the paint. Ano, these two, sila yung mga league rebounders natin, leading league rebounders. So, It's gonna be interesting to see kung paano sila mag-clash dito sa paint for today's ball game.
Yes, exciting ang magiging paint battle natin this afternoon dito sa first matchup. We'll send it over to the Barker for the intro of our contest, the first of our doubleheader.
We're glad to have you here at SJS Stadium. Welcome to the knockout series between VAIKON Builders and AIRTRAV. This is Mountain Fresh Grace Alumni Basketball League 2023. Now let's meet the starting lineups. First, for the VAIKON Builders. Touch 95, number 5, Albert Jewell. Also at core, number 24, Elijah. Also at forward from batch 97, number 17, William 10. At center from batch 01, number 25, Oliver Lau. And now let's meet the starting five on your AIRTRAVs. At guard from batch 87, number 14, Jason So. Also at guard from batch 92, number 10, Jason Chua. Forward from batch 88, number 20, Chester So. Also at forward from batch 88, number 13, Dennis Yu. Center from batch 92, number 16, Dexter Kwan. Head coach of AIRTRAV is Joseph Tai.
Our starting lineups for AIRTRAV, we have Jason Chua, Dennis Yu, Jason So, Dexter Kwan, and Chester So. On the other hand, for VAIKON Builders, we have Aldrin Yao, Albert Chua, William Tan, Elijah John Lau, and Oliver Lau.
Both teams are really fielding their strongest five. Makikita natin yung sense of urgency in wanting to get this win and advance to the finals.
Exactly, Coach. Do or die tayo ngayong hapon sa semifinals. Kailangan all out ng mga teams or else go home na sila.
Speaking of all out, itong VAIKON Builders, they missed the services of Albert Chua on their last 3 games. Pero ngayon, he's starting for his team, is looking healthy, and he's gonna make a huge contribution because this guy is averaging 9.6 points per game, 4.2 rebounds, and 5.2 assists.
Exactly, Coach Melo. Number 3 assist man siya in the league throughout the conference. So we're going to have to see his playmaking. It has to come out here in this game. Starting off with a turnover here.
You could see itong VAIKON, they really want to start the game fast. Gusto agad nila makakuha ng quick 2 points. It's just masyadong malakas lang yung pasa on that sequence.
Yeah, trying to go for the easy transition look early off from the jump here. Now we have AIRTRAV going on the other side. Quick 3-point attempt off the rim. Here's VAIKON. Quickly, we see the same thing going for the fast break, same result. Turnover na naman.
Yes, you would really see na yung game plan nila is to push the pace in this game and try to look for the quick points. Good job on the part of AIRTRAV for going back in transition right away.
Yeah, good transition D so far early on. They're going to need to do that to be able to pull off that upset this afternoon. Here's Chua for 3. No, off the back of the rim, but they get the offensive rebound.
Ito namang AIRTRAV going to their quick 2 outside shot attempts. Chua and Chester So on the last game exploded dito sa 3 points natin. They really nagpaulan talaga ng 3 points in the last game. So I'm sure itong VAIKON Builders will do their best to take away that part of their offense.
Here's AIRTRAV setting up their offense here. Are they going to go for another 3? No. Dishes to the baseline. Here's Chua. Floater off the side of the rim.
That's good defense on the part of VAIKON, forcing AIRTRAV dun sa low percentage shot na yun, down in their shot clock.
Here's Aldrin Yao. To William Tan. 3-point attempt. No. Rebound AIRTRAV.
So far, no, both our teams struggling to get their first basket in this ball game. But they're having good looks. So I'm sure as we go on, talagang magsisimula na yung mga shooters itong mag-init from beyond the arc.
Yeah, 0-0 pa rin ang ating score here. 2 minutes into the ball game. So we'll have to see both teams have to heat up to be able to gain an early lead here in the first quarter.
Hindi naman magtatagal yung warm-up ng mga players natin, no, dahil alam naman natin ang panahon ngayon, medyo talagang summer na summer pa rin.
Thanks to our sponsor, Bounty Fresh. Bounty Fresh, Grace Alumni Basketball League action here. First quarter, first basket.
We talked about Oliver Lau, no, being one of the league leaders in rebounds. So itong AIRTRAV, they cannot allow him not just cruising dyan sa paint. They need to put a body on him to box him out and deny him of those offensive rebounds.
Exactly. It's going to be a heated paint matchup here. Here we have a baseline J. Sweet J there. Tie ball game here, 2-2. This VAIKON, quick counter attack. Too strong there.
That's the third time that we see VAIKON really push this ball and try to go for that quick points. Merong mismatch on that time. Kaya lang, again, credit dun sa transition defense itong AIRTRAV. That was a 3 against 1 kaya hindi nakascore doon.
William Tan dishes to the wing, off the rim. Rebound AIRTRAV. Dexter Kwan with the board. Here's Chua on the attack. Pull up J off the board. Sweet shot there.
Itong si Chua really a 3-point shooter, ano? Pero makikita natin yun, he's trying to find his range. Nilapit muna niya for that bank shot.
Aldrin Yao here gives it to William Tan. Tan with the move. No. Gets the offensive rebound. Put back off. And here's AIRTRAV on the attack. Just can't finish those transition opportunities.
You have to credit that dun sa defense ni Dexter Kwan.
Jason Chua drills that triple. It's a 7-2 ball game.
That's the 3-point shooting I was talking about. Ano, kanina lang, he wanted to get his confidence kaya nilapit niya ng konti, but on the next possession, pasok na agad yung 3 points niya.
But we get another basket on the other end here. Suddenly the offense is starting to pick up within these last 2 minutes. Scoreless first 2, 7-4 next 2 minutes here.
Yes, Oliver Lau has that decent perimeter jumper, although he's not much of a scorer, pero once you leave him open, he's gonna take it and make it.
The 3 there is off for AIRTRAV. Nursing a 3-point lead themselves. Here's another transition opportunity for VAIKON Builders. Off the side of the rim, but we get an offensive rebound. Aldrin Yao there with the putback. We get a timeout here in the action. It's a 1-point game, 5:47 on the clock. It's going to be a heated matchup throughout this contest. We see it so far here early on.
Both our teams not making their perimeter jump shots early in the game.
Back in the action here, fresh off a timeout. It's a 1-point game here in the first quarter. Neither team getting to pull away here early on. 5:47 to go. AIRTRAV can look to build on their early lead here. Yeshua.
We see here VAIKON more aggressive now on defense. Naka-man zone sila during this possession, but still not
Bucket
enough to
there.
stop the offense of AIRTRAV.
9-6 nang lamang dito for AIRTRAV. 5 minutes and change here in the first quarter. Thanks to our sponsors, Tenacity here for our official uniform of the Grace Alumni Basketball League. Here's Yao. with the J. Sweet J there for Aldrin Yao.
Making it look so simple, ano? Just a shot fake and one dribble pull-up. Talagang ano niya master niya yung galaw na yan.
Gamay na gamay talaga with that J. Hindi makabawing AIRTRAV. Offensive rebound, sayang yun. But here comes VAIKON in the attack once again in transition.
You know, you gotta love the transition defense. That's 2 against 4 kanina.
3-point opportunity here. No rebound again for AIRTRAV. Dexter Kwan bringing down the ball himself. Chua off on the 3-point attempt there. But they get the ball back here. Second chance opportunities. A lot of offensive rebounds here early.
That was a good job for them defending the outlet pass kasi itong si Albert Chua is really one of the best in finishing the break dito sa ating Grace Alumni Basketball League.
Dennis Yu there with the baseline J from the right side this time. Gives them the 3-point lead here.
Ang lapad talaga nitong si Oliver Lau. You know, he set that screen and the defense had no choice but to hold him para lang maka-recover dun kay Albert Chua, causing that foul.
And we got a timeout here in the action. Still a close ball game. Neither team getting away from a single possession lead. 3:56 natitira natin sa first quarter.
Basta't kasama kita, saan man mapunta, may bounty friend. My bounty friend.
Dito ulit tayo sa SGS Stadium. Back for first quarter action, 11-8. AIRTRAV holds the lead over the VAIKON Builders. Here's Erwin Lim. Yao for another jumper. No. Offensive rebound and one opportunity there. Oliver Yao with the bucket and the harm.
Si here Oliver Lau, talagang walang body boxing him out kaya napakadali niya nakuha yung offensive rebound na yun and put back.
Chance to tie here at the line if he could connect on this free throw.
An interesting statistics here. Now, this VAIKON Builders now has 8 points in the paint and 6 of them coming from Oliver Lau.
They've really been attacking inside here. It's been key for their attack here early on. Oliver Lau connects for the free throw. Tie ball game here, 11-all. Let's see if AIRTRAV can answer back here on the other side.
We see now VAIKON right now in their
Inside
man-to-man
pass.
defense. That was a good high-low play. Hindi lang na-shoot.
Dexter Kwan got a good look there, just couldn't complete. Here's Yao, Aldrin Yao with the basket there. Great transition opportunity completed this time for VAIKON Builders.
Mapapansin natin ngayon, VAIKON Builders now in their man-to-man defense.
Max Steele, the roll-up door specialist. Here's number 5 Doc here. Off the board, no. Too short ang kanyang tira.
If you are VAIKON Builders, that's the shot that you want to give up para dito sa AIRTRAV.
Tough contested shot there, but let's see if they can get another basket for themselves.
What a move right there! Talagang up and under, spinning for that bank shot. Very active in this first quarter.
Aldrin Yao showing different parts of his bag here. Iba-iba na ang kanyang baskets. Different opportunities, different makes here. We see a basket here for Edwin Yap with a jumper. Baseline Jays seem to be the main source of offense here for AIRTRAV early. Swings it to the corner here. Back to Aldrin Yao. Yao dishes it for 3. No. Off the left. Here's Dexter Kwan on the attack. Off the rebound. Taking it himself here. Finding an opportunity. Jason Saw connects with the basket.
The defense of VAIKON Builders that time caught napping in transition. Nanakawan sila ng play doon by the backdoor cut ni Jason So.
That was some playmaking from the big man there. VAIKON can't connect from the outside. Puro paint points pa rin sila. Trying to break through here. Another one. No, still off the rim. Can't connect from deep.
AIRTRAV needs to do a better job in boxing out itong mga guys ng VAIKON Builders. That's already the 8th point of Aldrin Yao and his 4th rebound in this game.
VAIKON just pummeling them in the interior. Di man sila makatres sa inside baskets. Sumiswerte naman sila. Now they have the 2-point lead here. Here's Dexter Kwan. Dishes it out for a 3-pointer. No. Rebound Chua can't get the putback to go. Here's Chester So with the basket.
Last game pa tong si Chester. So, from all angles on the floor, making his shots. If you're AIRTRAV, you want him to be able to continue yung kanyang magandang performance on offense, especially in his 3-point shooting. If I'm not mistaken, he had 5 out of 5 last game.
Yes, and they're hoping that continues for AIRTRAV to be able to get that win here. There's Erwin Lim making his move here on the right wing. Dishes it off to the corner. Albert Chua. That was Charles Philip Tan. They get the putback here from William Tan, one of the best rebounders in the conference. Dexter Kwan making his move. Once again dishing it out. And gets the friendly bounce. Edwin Yap finally getting that bucket to go.
Tawag natin na shooter's bounce, They needed that basket. Kasi talagang itong wala na si Oliver Lau sa game, but still they're able to get yung offensive rebound and that second chance points. And now, that's a 3-pointer. So everything going well, para dito sa VAIKON Builders.
VAIKON finally getting an outside shot here, and we have a timeout in the action. 22-19 in favor of VAIKON Builders.
Mahalaga, basta't kasama kita. Saan man mapunta, may bounty friend. My bounty friend.
Three-point game here. 22-19 in favor of VAIKON Builders. We're going into the second quarter of action here at SGS Stadium. Still a close ball game here all throughout. Neither team getting a very far edge over the other.
Itong 3-point shooting, not really working well for both teams in this game. VAIKON Builders 1 out of 8. AIRTRAV 1 out of 7.
Let's see if AIRTRAV can find their touch from the outside. But it's a steal here for VAIKON Builders. Going quickly on the counter-attack. Dito ang VAIKON Builders. Ito, swings to the corner. Tres dito sa corner. Wala. AIRTRAV naman nagbabalak dito on transition. Deflected here out of bounds. Stop the transition opportunity dito. Si Albert Chua. Good defense there on the part of VAIKON.
Albert Chua really the energy guy of this VAIKON team. Pwedeng one-man trap to eh.
Dexter Kwan wanted the foul there pero knockout ng VAIKON, no call. Eto na sila on the attack. Erwin Lau with the bucket. Quick attack on the other end of that turnover.
That is the 4th fast break point for VAIKON Builders.
Yes, a bounty fresh fast break point there. Here's VAIKON trying for another transition opportunity. Really trying to get there, trying to attack before the defense is set up.
Makikita mo talaga si Albert Chua playing heads-up basketball. Once in-outlet sa kanya yung bola, nakatingin na agad doon sa forward passes.
There we see another passer. Slick pass yan sa corner. Tres, pasok. Yan ang nagagawa ng good playmaking. Great find there towards the corner for Charles Philip Tan who drains that triple.
Albert Chua, very unselfish. Sabi nga natin, there will always be an open teammate for as long as willing passers yung point guard.
But we see AIRTRAV here, bumawi from 3 right wing tres dito para kay Edwin Yap. Edwin Yap really pushing the envelope here, trying to attack from the outside. Here's Albert Chua finding the other man in the other corner. Another pass there to the corner for a 3.
Sagutan na tayo dito ngayon, ano? Ito nga AIRTRAV, you love yung activity nito ni Edwin Yap kasi mafo-force ngayon yung big guys of VAIKON to extend their defense.
And here we see him again with another J, but can't connect this time. Rebound naman ng VAIKON. Albert Chua once again controlling the ball, pero this time siya naman ang bibira off the side of the rim. Rebound AIRTRAV.
That was not really a good shot. Ano? Walang rebounders that time for VAIKON Builders.
No rebounder needed there for Dexter Kwan. Pasok ang kanyang jumper from the right elbow.
Again, itong bigs of AIRTRAV making their jump shots will cause a lot of problems for VAIKON Builders.
Albert Chua with another nifty pass dyan sa corner. Isa na namang tres. Corner 3. Oh, once again off the pass of Albert Chua to Charles Philip Tan.
Napakasarap kakampi nitong ni Albert Chua, no?
Serving them up on a platter, no,
Yes.
coach?
Ikaw na lang yung mahihiya na pag hindi mo pa na-shoot kasi talagang open ka, gagawin mo na lang, ititira mo na lang.
Exactly. Parang siya he makes you open. Ganun sa mga pasa niya.
That's really a trademark of a great point guard, ano, making his teammates better. As we see this max air condition 3-point shot of the game. You have to give credit. Half of that point talagang kay Albert Chua. Another 3-pointer in the corner for VAIKON Builders.
O, parang corner specialist siya pero as a passer.
Yes.
Which is rare to see. Usually yung shooter yun eh. We see a turnover there for VAIKON going back to AIRTRAV here as they trail 9 points. They need to come up with an answer here for the playmaking that Albert Chua is doing on the other end. Max Steele, the roll-up door specialist, but we see a miss there for AIRTRAV. Ito na naman ang VAIKON on the attack. William
AIRTRAV,
Tan.
yeah. AIRTRAV needs to go back to what's working for them. Ano? It's about ball movement, putting the ball in the paint, in the high post, and then kicking out to the shooters. Ngayon kasi ang nangyayari sa mostly individual plays eh.
But we're seeing some passing this time. Can't get it to fall though off the pass of Dexter Kwan. William Tan with the board.
AIRTRAV, although they missed that shot, ano, that was a better offense for them. Merong nagkaroon ng ball movement on that time.
William Tan, free throw line jumper. Alam niya atang di papasok, tried to go for the rebound, but AIRTRAV gathers it. Dexter Kwan on the attack. Even as the big man, he's often leading the break so far early. But once again, AIRTRAV can't connect on another jumper.
That's really not their game eh. Nanggagaling ang points nila off good passes, ball movement. Ito ngayon, again, one pass, tira na agad. So they need to move their game.
Mahalaga, basta't kasama kita. Saan
Back in the action here at SGS Stadium, we see VAIKON Builders starting to pull away here in the first half. But AIRTRAV needs to come up with an answer, try to close the half strong right now. 5:39 left in the second quarter. Swings it to the corner here. Aldrin Yao, after his hot first quarter, back in the ball game, but turns it over there. Almost gets it back. Elijah Lau with a miss.
That was a better defensive possession right there for AIRTRAV, forcing itong VAIKON Builders to a low percentage challenge 3-pointer.
Yeah, Elijah Lau, a good 3-point shooter, but contested there. AIRTRAV can't connect on their own 3-pointer from the right wing. Quick attack naman dito ang VAIKON. Kaso risky pass there, nanakaw ng AIRTRAV.
Napakasikip that time. You know, there was an open shooter dun sa right side, but they opted to give it to Oliver Lau, but Dexter Kwan was there to stop the play.
And there's Dexter Kwan, frustrated, couldn't get his jumper to fall. Walang numbers dun yung AIRTRAV in that possession. It was a tough shot. But here, VAIKON comes on the other side, makes it hurt. Nakatres ang VAIKON Builders to extend their lead 35-24.
Makikita natin this time si Dexter Kwan holding on to his knees. Ano? This is not a good sign for AIRTRAV. He could be he's doing everything on both sides of the floor. So talaga nakakapagod itong assignment for today ni Dexter Kwan.
Yeah, we've seen Dexter Kwan bring down the ball actually throughout this game. But here's VAIKON raining threes. Early in the ball game, couldn't connect. Now we're seeing VAIKON rain down on those triples from the outside. They've extended their lead, largest lead of the ball game here, 38-24. 3:47 to go in this ball game. Oh, and we got an and one there. Oh, and one. It is an and one.
Yes, that's what you need and want if you're AIRTRAV. You want to attack the paint and go for those better high percentage shots. Nakita natin that time, Jason Son not settling for an outside shot, getting this end one opportunity.
Much needed basket there for AIRTRAV. Can cut the lead to 11 here with a made free throw, but can't get it to fall. Si Aldrin Yao surveying the floor dito for the VAIKON Builders. Swings it dito sa corner naman. Yao. Maatake sa paint. Paint shot is good.
Aldrin Yao is in the zone today. No, that's already his 10th point for this game. Makikita natin talaga yung activity and aggressiveness niya on offense, wanting to get this win for his team.
As we see a foul here on the other end, AIRTRAV getting back to the free throw line. Jason Chua. But first, a break in the action here. Timeout on the floor. 3:06 remaining in the game. 14-point lead for the VAIKON Builders.
Mahalaga, basta't kasama kita. Saan man mapunta, may bounty friend. My bounty friend.
Lakers fans. Lakers though. Lakers.
Back here for the action. 3:06 ang natitira dito sa first half. VAIKON up 14, the largest lead of the ball game, but AIRTRAV with free throws here coming.
Earlier, we saw on our screens, our commissioner, Coach Boy De Vera. Talaga namang idol nating lahat yan. Also, beside him are the hard-working table officials of our league. na ang balita ko medyo nagluluksa ngayon sa pagkatalo ng LA Lakers.
Okay, grabe. Grabe yung action na yun. Kasing init din sana yung action natin dito ngayong hapon.
Pero dyan mo makikita talaga yung professionalism nitong mga kasama natin dito sa liga. No? Despite yung kanilang lungkot kaninang umaga, ngayon doing their best to perform their duties.
Actually, ramdam nga ata sa mga mukha nila yung pain na yun. Pero we move on dito naman sa action. Balik dito sa SGS Stadium. And we get a basket there. Quick basket, paint basket na naman. Aldrin Yao.
That was very good team play for VAIKON Builders. Driving to the basket, attracting the defense of AIRTRAV and dropping it up in the paint.
Dexter Kwan mukhang na-shake off na niya yung pain sa knee earlier. Still in the ball game. Here's So. Tries for 3 there. Gets it to rattle in. Rest dyan para sa AIRTRAV. Much needed basket.
We mentioned this on the last game that Chester is one of the revelations. Continuing yung kanyang offensive prowess in this game.
Xiao. Spin move dyan. Top of the key. Jumper off the mark there. Rebound AIRTRAV. Last 2 minutes here in the first half. 11-point game in favor of the VAIKON Builders. We see there a foul. Another foul drawn by AIRTRAV. The good fellow assist of the game. Nice dish there. Aldrin Yao finishes that basket inside.
Napakagandang drive and drop pass on the part naman of AIRTRAV in their last 2 sequence. Makikita mo ngayon yung activity nila sa paint. They really want to get it closer to get those fouls of VAIKON.
Ayan, close shot. Di naman nakapasok there for Dexter Kwan. Atake agad ng VAIKON dito sa kabila. Paint na naman, Aldrin Yao na naman. And same result here, Aldrin Yao powers it in the paint.
Humihingi pa siya ng foul during that time. He's really aggressive this game. Makikita mo talaga na the fire in his eyes. Andyan talaga, really wanting to get this win.
Semi-finals na din, ramdam na ramdam.
And he gets another steal right here.
Aldrin Yao really pouring it on. First quarter, up until now, second quarter, he comes back into the ball game. Same thing.
Ang question, will he have enough gas dito sa ating ball game? So, the other guys of VAIKON needs to step up also para ma-maintain ni Aldrin yung kanyang aggressiveness all throughout this ball game.
Exactly, Coach. Nursing that 13-point lead here. Pero pagdating ng second half, for sure, AIRTRAV is going to try and come out, attack on them. And here, we get a steal here for AIRTRAV. Let's see if they can actually attack here still in the first half.
I was going to say, itong 13 points is not a safe lead for a semifinals game. So, hindi ka pwedeng mag-play not to lose dito.
Not a safe lead at all. As we see them connect on a 3, they're off a turnover. Quick action there. 10-point game. Last 1 minute here in the first half. So Aldrin Yao, nagbabalak dito. Dishes is out for 3-point look. Trying to ask for it again here in the interior. We do see that 3-point attempt here off the board but not in. Here's AIRTRAV with the transition opportunity. Can't get it to go, and VAIKON recovers it with 30 seconds left on the clock. Here's Yao. Spin move here against Dexter Kwan. Denied. Swings it back out. Looks like they're going to hold here. 9 seconds, 8 seconds left in the shot clock. Yao. Called for steps there. Masyadong na-excite, umatake na naman sa paint.
Yes, he saw an open driving lane kaya medyo nag-shuffle yung feet that time.
Ready na for that layup or floater dun. Last 10 seconds here in the first half, second quarter action. Another 3-point attempt, and it's good! There, Jason So ends the first half with a 3-pointer, much needed for AIRTRAV. It's a 7-point game. Hindi sila magpapatambak, lalaban pa rin sila end of the first half. We'll have to see which side comes out strong in the third quarter here.
kasama kita. Saan man mapunta, my bounty friend. Carrying on you always, my bounty friend. See you somewhere that I know. See me somewhere that will go.
Back here at SGS Stadium, patapos ng halftime natin between VAIKON and AIRTRAV. VAIKON nursing a 7-point lead here. And what's been the story of the ball game here, Coach?
Well, let's take a look at first at the highlights of this ball game. We see there Jason Chua with the bank shot, Aldrin Yao missing that shot, but Oliver Lau was there to pick it up and get the second chance points. This very beautiful spin move using the glass for Aldrin Yao, and this corner three-pointer for VAIKON Builders, who was that's a very potent weapon for them in this game. And as we see it one more time again on the right corner this time. Talagang off that pass from Albert Chua. So we see everything going for VAIKON Builders in this game.
Getting a lot of corner threes. As we see sa mga highlights, either paint baskets or corner threes yung pinapalabas ng VAIKON Builders dito.
You know, on the part of AIRTRAV, we saw their Chester Saw and Jason Saw keeping their team alive for this ball game. Pero as we go to the numbers, it's 40% for AIRTRAV and 48% field goals for VAIKON Builders. Only 1 out of 1 in the free throw and 2 out of 3 for AIRTRAV. Pero ito yung malaking disparity talaga. The rebounding battle, 26 for VAIKON Builders and 17 for AIRTRAV. And dito rin sa ating assist, 15 for VAIKON, 10 for AIRTRAV. Also, one interesting statistic na kailangan nating mapag-usapan is the points in the paint. VAIKON has 24 as compared to the 4 only of AIRTRAV. And ito namang second chance points. Sabi nga natin, dahil lamang sa rebounds itong VAIKON, including on the offensive side, they have 9 second chance points. So if you're AIRTRAV, if you want to get back in this game, really have to contain yung bigs nitong VAIKON Builders.
Later on this afternoon, we're going to have the second half of our doubleheader dito. we'll see Changspa take on Go Up and Up. The winner of this ball game dito sa first half ng doubleheader natin faces the winner of that next Sunday para sa finals.
That is also an interesting ball game. Changspa ending the elimination with the 6-1 record. Ito namang Go Up and Up with 4-3. But again, pagdating dito sa mga ganitong semifinals game, you'll have to throw the numbers. It's about wanting to get that win and sino yung mas aggressive.
O throw out the records out the window. Bilog ang bola, no, coach?
Yes, batiin naman natin itong ating the family of our players who are very supportive. Alam naman natin na ang basketball is also another chance, another way of family bonding yan.
O, dumadami na nga rin yung fans dito sa SGS. Sunday afternoon, what can be better, di ba? Nood ka ng basketball. Relax lang. Tapos mainit na nga panahon, mainit na rin yung laban. As you see, VAIKON there can't connect on their first attempt of the half.
Let's see how AIRTRAV set their offense.
Once again, I'm Renzo Salo here on the call. My partner, Coach Carmelo Navarro, calling the action here. AIRTRAV gets that basket to go from a double-digit deficit. Now it's 5 here. All of a sudden for AIRTRAV in the second half.
That was better movement better ball movement for AIRTRAV. Edwin Yap already has 9 points in this game.
Tas steal naman dito. Fast break opportunity dito. Dexter Kwan can't get it to fall. The new gens PH players on the floor here for VAIKON Builders. Chua, Tan, Lau, and Lim.
And on cue right there, as you mentioned, to si Albert Chua scoring as a layup in this game. Nakatalikod doon yung defense ng AIRTRAV and he took advantage of that opportunity.
Dexter Kwan, di nakita, may nagbabalak na defender sa likod niya. But luckily for AIRTRAV, the ball goes out of bounds. Dito si Yu. Baseline J there, too short. Rebound VAIKON. Albert Chua na naman with the attack, kaso nanakaw.
He tried to thread the needle on that play but masyadong masikip. And here's Chester Saw for another 3-pointer. Talagang if you're AIRTRAV, you need this outside shooting for you na mabuhay pa rin dito sa ball game na to.
Yeah, the outside shooting been a big factor as the AIRTRAV comes back into this ball game. 4-point game here. 46-42, 2 minutes into the third quarter.
That is already the 6th 3-pointer for AIRTRAV.
VAIKON maintains possession here, drawing free throws here. 2 shots here for Erwin Lim.
Erwin Lim doing a little bit of everything in this ball game. He now has 5 points, 2 rebounds, and 3 assists for VAIKON Builders.
Make that 6 points as he connects with his first free throw. Chance to extend it up to 6 here. It's been all AIRTRAV mostly the past few minutes of this ball game. Pero na-rebound dito ng VAIKON. Chance to build on their lead once again. Here's Albert Chua. This is it. To the wing for a 3. Wala. William Tan, offensive rebound, put back.
This is going to hurt if you're AIRTRAV. This is the 11 second chance points already for VAIKON Builders as they get another steal there.
Yes, speaking of hurt, coach, nakaw dun from Erwin Lim. Easy layup. Quick points agad para sa VAIKON.
And we see here VAIKON Builders putting their press on and getting that steal. Albert Chua scanning the floor. Another good pass underneath.
Albert Chua dishing it once again. What a pass there. Nakaw, playmaking on full display. Transition opportunity botched there para sa AIRTRAV. Di sila makabawi. Now suddenly, all of a sudden, down 11 na ulit sila from a 4-point game just moments ago.
You have to give credit dun sa aggressiveness itong VAIKON Builders. Now AIRTRAV failing again to check itong shooters ng VAIKON Builders as they get another 3.
Erwin Lim connects with that wing triple, extends the lead to 14.
Ito yung agaw na nakita natin, no? For that open layup. Nakatalikod itong mga players ng AIRTRAV. Clearly, they're not gonna be happy with it. Ito naman si Albert Chua finding his big guy underneath the paint for that power move.
AIRTRAV really not taking care of the basketball here as VAIKON capitalizing on those turnovers.
mahalaga basta't kasama kita. Saan man mapunta, may bounty friend. My bounty friend.
Back into the action. Dito tayo sa third quarter. 14-point game bigla. Just from a 4-point game just moments ago. AIRTRAV trying to stop the bleeding here. Kaso nape-pressure sila at the half-court line. Dexter Kwan with the move. Draws the foul for 2 free throws. Much needed there for AIRTRAV.
Dito mo talaga makikita how important this game is. Itong VAIKON builders putting on their full court press. No, it's not every day you get to see yung mga ganyang full court press sa mga alumni leagues because mostly they're trying to conserve their energy, but now alam nila na wala nang bukas if they lose this ball game. So itong VAIKON builders really showing how serious they are.
Yeah, seeing that in the third quarter, early in the third quarter. Very surprising there for VAIKON, but as you said, taking it very seriously here early on.
If you're already up by 13, ayaw mo nang buhayin tong AIRTRAV eh. So we see another pass in the paint right there. Sayang, it's a missed shot.
AIRTRAV gathers it here. Nape-pressure talaga sila dito at the half-court line, but they get a 3-point look off the board. Maintains possession here does AIRTRAV. Pero kita din ang struggle nila kahit mababa lang ang bola.
Again, that's credit dito sa full court pressure na pinapakita ng VAIKON builders in this ball game. They have 9 players right now, including yung 4 in the bench. Will they have yung tinatawagan natin na the enough energy para tapusin itong game na to with this kind of full court press? As AIRTRAV answers with a 3-pointer right there.
Yeah, AIRTRAV not going to give up at all here. Edwin Yap with a triple, showing off his range. Thanks to Skills District, one of our sponsors here. And here's AIRTRAV, quick on the break. Trying to cut it to single digits. Here's Dexter Kwan. Pull up pop. Wala. Albert Chua naman on the other side. Kaso wala pang numbers ang VAIKON. Takes it himself. But air ball. Though that's a veteran play there. Throwing it off the defender as he was falling out of bounds.
Yan talaga yung mark of a veteran, Albert knew that it was not the best shot you could take, pero talagang binawi niya yung possession na yun with a pure hustle, try to save that ball.
It gives VAIKON an opportunity to add to their 10-point lead. 5:45 remaining here in the third quarter. Yao kicks it to Lau for 3. Rebound pa rin ng VAIKON. William Tan on the board. Albert Chua. Parang nagtatawag na sila ng play dito. Chua dishes it to Yao for 3. Short off the lip of the rim dyan para sa VAIKON.
Although they missed that shot, makikita natin napakagandang execution on the pick and roll play. Meron sila dong a lift guy coming off the corner. Kasi usually yung defense, pag roll ng big man, itatag na yan eh. So whoever yung binabantayan nung nagtag should go up for that open shot.
Yeah, they got a good look there. Trying to get another good look here. In transition. Gets the bucket and the harm there from Richmond C. And one opportunity for VAIKON. As we see here, that play once again. Gets swiped at. Finishes it. Composure there to complete the basket with a foul.
AIRTRAV had 2 guys during that transition play, but it was not enough to stop itong itong transition offense ng VAIKON Builders.
Pasok ang free throw ni Richmond C. Extends the lead to 13. Halfway point tayo ng third quarter ngayon. AIRTRAV on the attack. Deep. Doesn't work there for Jason So, and here comes VAIKON right away on the other side. Yao calling for a foul. But they do get the offensive rebound. Wala ngang foul sa kanya. Kay William Tan naman meron.
That has been the story of the game. Itong second chance points, offensive rebounds, talagang really working on the way of VAIKON Builders.
They've been powering it in the paint with those rebounds. You felt that opening jump up until now. It's continuing here for VAIKON. So you get a free throw here for Tan.
Speaking of lording in the paint, 34 points in the paint as against to 4. So talagang VAIKON Builders dominating the paint in this ball game.
Baka na-motivate sila ni Nikola Jokic, no, Coach?
Yeah, he's alam naman natin how strong of a presence he is in the paint and how good of a player he is. Lalo na yung pinakita niya kanina.
Oh, grabe yun. Pinapakita din nila here. Semifinals matchup natin sa Grace Alumni Basketball League. AIRTRAV on the attack, pero nanakaw dito ng VAIKON. Albert Chua with the pickpocket doon. Edward Tan with a turnover there. And double whammy pa dahil napituan pa siya ng foul.
We all know that Albert Chua missed the last 3 games of his team, pero showing no signs of rust ngayong game na to. Very active on both ends of the floor, creating opportunities for his teammates and getting those defensive stops.
Yeah, not only we've talked about Albert Chua's playmaking, top 5.2 assists per game, 5.2 steals per game din si Albert Chua. Pinakita niya sa atin doon. Speaking of Chua here with the ball, takes that 3 from the wing, can't convert.
Narinig kaya ata ni Albert parang gustong ipakita sa'yo na hindi lang assist at steal lang kaya ko. Although he missed on that shot, he will keep taking it for as long as the defense of AIRTRAV will give it to him.
Here's AIRTRAV, finally gets it to go there. Edward Tan making up sa transgression niya earlier sa turnover, gets 2 points dito para sa AIRTRAV.
AIRTRAV bleeding for every point in this ball game. Credit to the defense of VAIKON Builders for collapsing in the paint.
AIRTRAV down double digits, but it's not going too far away. Still manageable, still a close enough ball game going into the end of the third quarter.
Well, towards the end of the first half, we saw the ability of AIRTRAV na makabalik dito sa ating ball game. They just need to make those necessary stops and go to those high percentage shots.
VAIKON resting Albert Chua here. Let's see if AIRTRAV can capitalize with their primary playmaker on the bench. Here's Edwin Yap. Inside interior, tries for the same basket but denied this time. Nabasa na ata ngayon ng VAIKON dyan. As you see the replay here, that swat there off the board. Sweet swat there.
Diyan
Para
naman
sa
natin
VAIKON.
nakilala talaga si Oliver Lau. He really takes pride in protecting that paint for his team.
Yes, one of the top shot blockers here in the league. See VAIKON once again getting a board here. But the pass goes off the mark, sails over Aldrin Yao.
Miscommunication right there. There was really no need for them to rush. They're leading by 12 right now. They need to take care of that ball, go into their half-court offense, and look for those best available shots.
AIRTRAV trying to find one of their own best available shots here. Need to convert here. 2:47 left in the third quarter. 3-point opportunity here on the left wing, and it's good for Jason Chua, showing off his range and cutting the lead to single digits.
I'm surprised right there na iniwang open ng VAIKON Builders itong si Jason Chua because he's really a marked man. Speaking of a best available shot, if you're AIRTRAV, he's one of those guys na talagang hahanapin mo in your offense.
Here's a shot now for Yao. Doesn't get it to fall. And a loose ball foul here being called on Richmond C of VAIKON Builders.
Richmond telling our referees there na siya daw yung hinawakan pero as always, our referees have the better angle and better vantage point dito sa ating action.
Parang tawa nga si Edward Tan dun baka tama nga but the referees saw it differently.
Yes, kanya-kanyang angle kasi yan
Here's Dennis Yu, dishes it to Edwin Yap for another look. No. But they keep possession dito sa offensive rebound. Spin move there. No look pass. At nakakuha naman tayo ng wedgie, coach.
Yan kung akong tatanungin, dapat 5 points yan. Napakahirap gawin yan. Napakahirap ulitin yan.
Yun pumasok pa. Baka
Yeah.
7 points na yun dapat, coach.
Edwin Yap, although he missed that last shot, he's playing a very good game today. 12 points, 4 rebounds, and 1 assist for his team. Quality minutes for Edwin Yap.
You're gonna need a little bit more from him here if they want to catch up. And a little bit more of that as well as AIRTRAV cuts it to 7. All of a sudden, 7-point game. At mukhang malapit ng turnover dyan ng VAIKON. Keeps it inbounds. Here's Aldrin Yao. Elijah Lau can't get it to fall. Rebound dito para kay Dexter Kwan.
One guy who really needs to be more active in offense, itong si Dexter Kwan. He's already played 27 minutes in this ball game, but only has 3 points because of the tight defense na binibigay sa kanya ng VAIKON Builders.
Yeah, so far 14.3 points per game siya as we see a 3-pointer there for Edwin Yap. And so all of a sudden, the lead is now 4.
Yan yung minention ko sa earlier, partner, na this AIRTRAV team, they really have that capacity and ability to get back in this ball game. They're able to create stops and make their baskets on the other side, courtesy of Edwin Yap, who now has 15 points.
And as we see a foul there, penalty for VAIKON Builders. It's a fortunate break for them. It stops the clock as AIRTRAV was making their mark, pushing the pace and gathering momentum there.
Well, the reason that why they are in the penalties because of their aggressiveness again on defense, which they want. Talagang it's part of the trade-off na mangyayari kasi it's one thing to preserve your fouls pero masyado ka namang tentative on your defense. So if you're AIRTRAV, you would rather go early in the penalty for as long as you're trying to pick up the pace of this ball game dahil ikaw nga ang naghahabol.
Kaso Richmond C couldn't convert on either free throw. Naswertehan din lang naman sila that they still keep possession here.
That really has been the problem for AIRTRAV, getting that defensive rebound. Itong mga big guys and wings ng VAIKON Builders, very active hands.
Here's William Tan with an inside basket. More paint points there for VAIKON Builders.
That's gotta hurt if you're AIRTRAV. That is already the 15th second chance points for VAIKON Builders.
Edwin Yap thinks about it, gives it to Dexter Kwan. He takes it. Too short off the rim. Here's Albert Chua pushing the pace here. 3-on-2 para sa VAIKON. Pitas ang kanyang pasa ni Dexter Kwan. Ito naman ang AIRTRAV. Can they capitalize? No. Can't get the roll there. Does AIRTRAV.
If you're Dexter Kwan, although you're struggling on offense in this ball game, talagang makikita mo andun yung effort in trying to get back in transition and stopping the fast break of a VAIKON Builders.
Last 12 seconds left in the third quarters. Up 6 and can add to their lead if they can convert here. And they do as William Tan with another paint basket. And a steal there for Albert, but cannot convert. Could have been a disastrous end there sa third quarter, partner. But right now, 64-56 in favor of VAIKON.
You see here Albert Chua doing everything for his team, creating assists, getting those steals, and AIRTRAV down by 8 points in this ball game at the end of the third.
As you see, Chua showing off his playmaking skills, getting an easy look there for William Tan. Transition opportunity. Richmond C converts there. That was an and one. And Dexter Kwan getting that jumper to fall. It hasn't been falling all game long, but he gets it there as Edwin Yap drains that right wing three for AIRTRAV. Once again, at the conclusion of this ball game, we're going to have the second half of our doubleheader with Chang Spa taking on Go Up and Up. The winner of that faces the winner of this contest, which will be decided in the next 10 minutes. Semifinals action. Speaking of yun, Chang Spa taking on Go Up and Up. The two seed versus 3 seed dyan. And right now we have the 1 seed taking on the 4 seed dito, partner. Last 10 minutes of the ball game. Chua showing off once again his passing ability, finding the big man deep into the paint for the bucket.
Early on this quarter, no, pinakita agad ni Albert Chua yung kanyang ability to look and find his open teammates underneath that basket. Napakalayo nung pasa na yun. And pagbalik on the defense, Albert Chua again causing this turnover for AIRTRAV. He's really, he may not be piling up the points, but he's causing problems dito sa AIRTRAV.
He's been everywhere, forcing that 8-second violation. You rarely see that, no, Coach? Here are the New Gens PH players on the floor. Chua, Yu, So, Kwan, and So for AIRTRAV. And for the VAIKON builders, we have Chua, Tan, Lau, and Lim. Starting off the fourth quarter here.
We see itong VAIKON builders trying to pound the paint early on in this fourth quarter. Yung kanilang 2 possessions, talagang hinahanap nila doon si Oliver Lau.
Interior passing here, but William Tan can convert on the first, gets his own miss. Linabas naman niya kay Albert Chua. Chua nagbabalak. Gets it back dito sa corner. Oh, what
Another,
a slick pass!
What a pass
What a
right
pass.
there for Albert Chua.
Showing all the passing skills here.
He was 2 steps ahead dun sa play na yun no? And then, what a fake!
It's highlight city dito sa start ng fourth quarter para sa VAIKON builders, extending their lead to 14. Let's look at that pass again. The good fellow assist of the game. Very deserving dish there. No look, sweet pass there, Coach, no?
Parang nakita ko si Steve Nash dun nung during his prime.
Kasama pa yung long hair.
Yes.
Dexter Kwan dishes it here to Jason Chua, making his move. No. Can't get the rebound. Here comes Erwin Lau. William Tan, that hop step fake, shook the defender there. Got that easy look on the rim.
That's a very nice, patient move on the fast break. Kung tinira niya agad yun, baka na offensive foul pa siya. Doon mo makikita talaga yung maturity and yung pagiging veteran nitong mga players natin.
As we see VAIKON once again forcing another turnover. It's becoming a problem dito para sa AIRTRAV. We've seen them come back from the leads, as you mentioned, partner, early on, but it's a 16-point game with 8 minutes to go. And they can't cut it there.
Hindi nila ma-match dito yung energy na pinakita ng VAIKON sa start ng fourth quarter.
Yeah, VAIKON really going after it. As we see there, drawing the foul there, does William Tan and Dexter Kwan for 2 more free throws. A chance for VAIKON to extend this to the largest lead of the ball game at the worst possible time naman para sa AIRTRAV.
AIRTRAV still has a lot of time to get back in this ball game, but again, they need to go back to what's working for them. It's about playing strong half-court, high-percentage defense and going to their half-court sets, which is hitting the high post, hitting the post, and kicking out to the shooters, the likes of Chester So, James Tsua. So kailangan mahanap nila yung mga teammates nila na yan.
73-56 here. 7:48 left in the ball game. AIRTRAV needs to come up with that run, that blazing run here in the fourth if they want to pull off this upset here. Here's AIRTRAV bringing down the ball. Mukhang nag-loosen na ng off the press here, but still ferocious D for VAIKON right now.
Yes, they're playing the passing lanes very well.
Here's Dennis Yu. This is it to Chua. Doesn't even get bored there. That's Chua. Out of bounds. Not the shot that you want there for AIRTRAV.
The defense of VAIKON Builders really taking the wind away from this AIRTRAV team. Talagang pesky defense, unforgiving type of defense they're showing.
Richmond C. Back to Albert Chua. Elijah Lau, and gets it inside to Oliver Lau. 19-point game all of a sudden ng VAIKON lamang over AIRTRAV.
That has been the story dito sa start ng ating fourth quarter. Yung hirap para sa AIRTRAV na makashoot, yun naman yung dali para sa VAIKON.
And here comes VAIKON with a chance to bring it over 20 points with a conversion here. Aldrin Yao tries and does it. 21-point lead. Extends it for the VAIKON Builders.
And despite the lead, they're still keeping up with this full court pressure. Si Albert Chua talagang not allowing this AIRTRAV team to find their good looks.
And VAIKON gets another steal there off their press. Really effective thus far. Albert Chua pressuring there. AIRTRAV still can't convert. There's a lid on the rim for them here in the fourth quarter as Albert Chua taking on 3 guys. Siya naman ang nanakawan this time. You rarely see that from Albert Chua.
Getting a dose of your own medicine that time si Albert Chua. Finally, a much needed 3 for AIRTRAV from Chester So.
Chester So there cuts the lead to 18 points. Thanks to Chu Sarap as we head into the midway point of the fourth quarter here. VAIKON on the attack.
Salamat talaga sa Chu Sarap. Boss Wesley Lau sa mga napakasarap na dishes. Lalo na yung paborito namin ni Coach Willie na tapa. Talagang mapaparice ka
Grabe yung tapa na yun. Thank you also to Cantigo Sports here. One of our sponsors here as we go back into the action. Deflected their lob pass. Goes
Doon
out
sa
of
mga
bounds.
hindi pa familiar, Cantigo, Filipino-made yung program na yan. It's a modern type of scoreboard. Pero ngayon nga sinasabi, it's more than just a scoreboard. Talagang it helps you out with your production, with everything. Lahat ng mga information na kailangan mo, nandyan na. Credit doon sa mind behind this program, si Sir Joel Mesias.
Yeah, it's a sleek-looking scoreboard, no, partner. Kita mo lahat ng mga stats necessary. As we see VAIKON here, trying to extend their lead. And they do, thanks to Elijah Lau with a triple there. Elijah Lau averages two 3-pointers per game, and he shows it off there. His touch from the outside.
Everything going for VAIKON Builders right now.
Hindi makabawi ang AIRTRAV.
Yes.
There's Aldrin Yao. Slowing it down, but takes it back out. Albert Chua. Just the clock is their friend right now. 4 minutes and change left. AIRTRAV trying to push the pace here. Bring back some signs of life para sa possible comeback dito sa semifinals. Tres off the mark dyan. Short off the rim.
Makikita mo on that last offensive possession, akala nila meron na silang fast break, pero Oliver Lau was there to be the last line of defender.
Albert Chua once again making a slick pass. Kaso Yao could not finish it this time. 4 minutes to go here in the fourth. But AIRTRAV sloppy there. Another turnover. Albert Chua gets it to go. Bukas ang bangko para kay Chua on a Sunday. Tawanan pa sila dyan ni Richmond C. I'm not sure he called glass on that, but they'll take it. As we see that shot again. Off the glass, far end of the glass pa, pero sumakto.
Makikita natin dito na all the reasons to celebrate for VAIKON. Time is on their side. They have a very comfortable lead right now.
Mahalaga, basta't kasama kita. Saan man mapunta, may bounty friend. My bounty friend.
Do or die time dito para sa AIRTRAV. Do they have any life left? 3:47 left dito sa game, partner.
It is still mathematically possible. Ano? Again, they just need to go back to making stops and making quick baskets.
And it would also help if their threes fall, but they couldn't get it to fall right there.
They're gonna get the ball back here with a baseline inbound play. Let's see how they're gonna execute.
Dexter Kwan gets it. Free throw line jumper, rattles in. That was a must-make basket for AIRTRAV.
Yan yung mga quick baskets na gusto nating makita from AIRTRAV, you know, if they want to get back in this ball game. And now on the defensive end, they need to force these VAIKON builders na bilisan yung pace ng laro kasi they're now using the clock to their advantage.
But VAIKON can't connect on that three. AIRTRAV naman, another chance here to cut into that lead. Can they on this three-point attempt? No, off the rim. VAIKON gonna milk the clock once again dito.
They're getting their chances. You know? Those are open shots right there. Talagang ayaw lang pumasok.
As we see here, the opposite end. Slowing the pace dito ang VAIKON builders. William Tan with the jumper. No. Throwing it in transition here. But it's another turnover. Costly turnover for AIRTRAV on that play.
Fatigue already playing a factor for AIRTRAV right now.
And we see another bank three. Pag sinuswerte nga naman, no, partner, VAIKON, another bank three-pointer.
Napangiti na lang yung AIRTRAV nung nakita nilang pumasok yung bank shot na yun, eh, no?
But they get an answer there. A three-pointer of their own from Jason Chua.
And they're gonna need more of that if they want to get back in this ball game with 2 minutes left.
It's almost bordering on a miracle here, especially after that shot for VAIKON. Brings them up 25 points with 1 minute and 55 left in this ball game.
The chances for AIRTRAV to get back, getting slim.
But they do get that three-pointer back, but it might be too little too late. Jason Chua with that three-pointer. Howard Chung thinking about a heat check.
At eto na nga.
Can't get the same luck the second time around. AIRTRAV pushing it here. Dexter Kwan trying to add to his point total. All of a sudden, the threes are falling for AIRTRAV. But there's just too little time right now. 1:22 left in the ball game. 3 straight threes though for AIRTRAV.
Dexter Kwan really limited by the defense of VAIKON builders. He's averaging 14 points, 13 rebounds. But for today, he only had 7 and 7. So give credit talaga dito kila Oliver Lau, kila William Tan for controlling and for minimizing itong output ni Dexter Kwan.
As he gets a rebound here, can pad to his assist total if will this make, and he does. Jason Chua, the threes falling at the wrong time for AIRTRAV. 4 straight threes.
Medyo na late lang eh, no?
They showed that penchant for those threes earlier, kaso wrong timing na. Too little too late. 18-point game with 40 seconds to go.
But if you're AIRTRAV, nothing to be ashamed of. Napakaganda ng pinakita nila all throughout the season. Talagang they gave us a lot of highlights. They gave us a lot of things to talk about and enjoy dito sa ating Grace Alumni Basketball League.
Yeah, as for VAIKON, they showed why they are the #1 seed. Imposed their will here. 18-point game right now, and we might just see them milk out the clock.
VAIKON sending a huge statement para dun sa dalawang kupunan na maglalaro after this ball game na talagang mahihirapan sila na makuha ang kampyonato dito sa liga na to.
Yeah, a lot of the players watching here from the sidelines see that dominance there from the VAIKON builders. VAIKON coming up with a semifinal victory here, 91-73. Semifinal action in the Bounty Fresh Grace Alumni Basketball League. Aldrin Yao with the best player of the game performance, 16 points, 7 rebounds, 4 assists for Aldrin Yao. Kita rin natin all his paint moves. Every basket felt different for Aldrin Yao.
Aldrin Yao really stepping up for his team. Dinoble niya yung point average niya for the season. Talagang recognizing how important this ball game is and really wanting to get to the final series.
Yeah, Aldrin Yao really, and the rest of the VAIKON builders really pushed the pedal to the metal to punch their name into the finals next Sunday. And we'll have to see who matches up against them as Chang Spa takes on Go Up and Up. As we see some highlights here, AIRTRAV just didn't have enough while the VAIKON builders pummeled them in the paint, showing off there another paint basket after another para sa VAIKON builders. Mix in mga corner threes dyan, mga Albert Chua dish dimes dyan sa corner. And it was a recipe for victory for the VAIKON builders.
We see here, another corner kick from Albert Chua. Talagang eyes behind his head. And ito, beautiful game, beautiful aggressiveness on the part of VAIKON and Chester. So picking up from his performance last game. As we see here, another 3-pointer for AIRTRAV. It was their weapon for today's ball game, pero medyo kinapos lang talaga. It went in medyo late na in this game. And as we see ito ng mga VAIKON builders, talagang everybody making a contribution.
Everyone, even up until the end, they were able to even feed Howard Chung. Came in late, even he got a 3. It was all falling for the VAIKON builders. That was a monumental showdown in the first half of our doubleheader here. But now we see the next matchup. It's going to be the Go Up and Up taking on Chang Spa. But we'll be taking a break. Okay.